Hey everybody. In this video in the MPLS series, what we're going to do is put the IGP on on these 5 routers. So the IGP, we're going to use OSPF as the underlay basically for this MPLS Layer 3 VPN. So that's what's going to be running, and we're going to configure that next. All right, so let's do that. Also, if you can subscribe, please do. And if you like this video, like it. I'd appreciate it. So let's get into this. So MPLS. So far what we've done is we've just assigned IP addresses to all of these routers. So we have 5 routers in this service provider. So this is the service provider. If you're working just as a customer, you're not going to have to deal with the service provider part of it. You're not going to have to do any MPLS config. That's all done in the service provider. So that's an important thing to remember. So let's see if I can move this. I can move that. I don't want to move that. Let's see. Just move that over a little bit, just so we can see all of these. And we've got all of the routers up. All right, that should be good. Okay, so P1 is running the hub here, basically. So what we'll do is we're going to configure OSPF area 1 here. That's going to be our goal here. So let's do that. So router OSPF, first go into config T. So router OSPF 1. All right, so now we're in config mode in the router, in the OSPF config. So what we'll do is we'll do network and 172.16, and we'll just do all the 172.16 networks, just because that will cover all of these that we have configured. And the command is area 0. All right, so that is configured. 172.16.0.0. That looks good. So let's exit out of there. And let's go over to P2. So P2, let's make this a little more organized here. Where do I want P2? Yeah, let's move this P5 over here. Okay, I think this makes more sense. I just want to do some organization of these windows. All right. So this is P2, P3, P4, P5, P1's over here. All right, so P2, config T, router OSPF 1. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to make this, let me move that over. We're going to make this so P2, once we start adding connections, we don't want it broadcasting OSPF out of any of these other interfaces that we're going to add. So what we'll do is we'll do a passive interface default, no passive interface, Ethernet 0/Ethernet 0/0. And our network that we want this to run on is 172.16.2.0, 0.0.0.0.255, area 0. No, 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 no. We don't want that. No. Let's go and make that area 0. There we go. Okay, so that's come up. You can see that. Show, let's do a do show IP OSPF. And here we can see routing process OSPF. Started. Area 0 backbone. SPF algorithms run. Show IP route OSPF. And let's make sure we put the do there because we are not in the mode we need to be. Okay. So there we go. So what does this know about? This knows about 3, 4, and 5 and how to get there through right there. All right, perfect. So that's advertising. So let's do the same thing with P3. Enable, we'll go into config mode and router OSPF 1. And we're going to do the passive interface default, and then no passive interface on Ethernet 0/0. And the network, so this is P3, 172.16.3.0.0.0.255 area. Let's make sure we do that right. There we go. And there you see those adjacencies coming up. Let's also do copy, run, start. Make sure we save as we go. Do copy, run, start. Okay, let's go to P4. So config, I'm going to go to router OSPF 1 and passive interface. Make that the default. No passive interface, Ethernet 0/0. And network 172.16. This should be 4.0, 0.0.0.255, area 0. And that adjacency has come up. Perfect. Okay. Do copy, run, start. All right, let's go to P5. P5, config T. Router OSPF 1. Passive interface default. No passive interface, Ethernet 0/0. Network 172.16.5.0, 0.0.0.255, area 0. Okay, and then that is also up. So now we should have OSPF running on all these routers. So that's configured. And this is our first step for our layer 3 VPN. So now that we have that, what I'm going to do is, well, I think we're going to end this video here and we'll start on the next step in a new video. So I'd like to thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And please like and comment on the videos. Let me know what you'd like to see. And also subscribe to my channel, please. Thank you.